Mole National Park is Ghana's premier park. It is the largest park in the country. Mole is 4,577 square kilometers. Mole has a very strong law enforcement unit. However, there are several challenges that bedevil the law enforcement unit. Critical among these challenges are vehicular or transportation issues. The park law enforcement has just only one vehicle for all its operational activities. We need more than one vehicle for operation. The park equally has issues of communication. Only 5% of the park has national coverage, communication coverage, and so we need some communication system. A control room needs to be set up. Communication needs to be enhanced so that staff making arrests in any part of the park can easily communicate it to the park headquarters or to the nearest outpost camp so that they can rush in and then pick up or give support to the staff. The other challenge includes accommodation. The staff have four main ranges where they stay. However, we need satellite camps to back up with the main range camps that we have. So apart from this, we also need some other camps within the satellite camps inside the park, so that normally when staff travel like 40-50 kilometers off their main outpost area, they can get a place to stay and then work, search, combat any illegal activity within their area. Food ration is another critical issue. The staff in the park go out to buy or purchase food for their operations, for their field operations, which is not the best. It gives out a lot of information to poachers, to suspected crime offenders about the staff. So we need to be able to procure or purchase food staff for, staff who normally go on operations or law enforcement patrols. Apart from this, some of these communities are quite hostile to our staff, and so we need to see how we can work on the hostility. Because once a poacher is arrested from a particular community, staff normally who visit there for any other activity are being attacked. We have 33 communities around Mole National Park. These people are normally very poor, and because they don't have any form of education, and so because of the high levels of poverty, they are the main challenge of the park. They go into the park to poach. So we need to, we need more funding to help us do a lot of community sensitization, to go into the basic schools, to educate the young ones. Because once we educate them young, when they grow up, they will know the essence of conservation. Apart from that, we also need to support the communities with a lot of livelihood activities. Livelihood activities such as sending beekeeping to the communities, the beekeeping intervention, helping the people to train them on craft shop, and several other training programs like helping them develop the community resource management areas where ecotourism could be a potential area that can send a lot of livelihood or send a lot of money into the pockets of the local people.
Law enforcement challenges are a key issue concerning the wildlife division. Law enforcement, as enumerated by the manager of Mole National Park, is not peculiar to Mole National Park, but also to all the other protected areas. As a matter of priority, regular training for law enforcement staff is key. Also, community conservation education as well as provision of alternative livelihood is also very necessary, as well as providing training for stakeholders like judges and prosecutors, custom officers, police, and other stakeholders that assist us in enforcing wildlife laws within the country, as well as combating international wildlife crime.
So I'm Attorney Yanquoi Dolo. I work for the Forestry Development Authority. Liberia is a very green country with vast resources of flora and fauna. But there have been some difficulty as it relates to how we protect our fauna. And we have started to take action in showing the enforcement of the various laws and regulations now. We are strengthening things through a multi-stakeholder approach. All of the players are now involved with the Ministry of Justice, local NGOs. They have all been supporting our program. We are now sending all deterrents, but now arresting people who are violating the wildlife law and processing them through court. I think this is important as sending the message to the local population that the law must be respected. And besides that, these animals, considering how green we are, is our own natural heritage. How we protect them will determine to a large extent how our country can harness our own natural capital.
Hi, I'm Jenny Desmond. I am the founder of Liberia Chimpanzee Rescue and Protection in West Africa, and LCRP works very hard to rescue chimpanzees in need and most hard to keep wild chimps wild. This is my little baby Mary Beauty here. She unfortunately is an orphan because of the bushmeat and pet trades, and in the wild, Mary Beauty and every other baby like her would be receiving 24-hour care from their mothers. They would be attached to mom, they would be with mom 100% of the time. Unfortunately, when we get them, they've lost their moms and they're orphans, and so we try to replicate the care they would be getting in the wild and provide them with human surrogate mothers. It's not ideal, but we're doing the best we can to give them the life that we hope will be a happy and joyful one. The bigger problem, of course, is that these guys keep coming, and protected wildlife in Liberia is under siege. Not just chimpanzees, but all wildlife. Western chimpanzees are critically endangered. They have lost their populations by 80% in the last 25 years, and so this is a very, very serious issue. With partners like Born Free USA and others, we have worked very hard to raise awareness, to work with communities, to strengthen law enforcement and build capacity and training. But we have so much more to do. So let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep it up. Let's fight wildlife crime and stop it in its tracks.